Right, Mikey, so just going to go over the stuff we did yesterday. So we did 4 chords, I think, wasn't it? So we were going E minor. So you've got the chord diagrams for that there. So just a couple of things on what I call finger posture. First finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. So remember, the string names Eddie, 8, Dynamite, Goodbye, Eddie. And remember, those are just the notes that you get from hitting it open without holding it down, usually. Assuming it's tuned normally. Okay, so A string 2nd fret, D string 2nd fret as well. So always have your fingers as close to the fret as you can without being on the fret. Okay, so then G, and remember that what takes all the practice is going from a chord to the next chord without too much movement and without too much thought as well. So we're going sliding the middle finger up, the first finger up, middle finger comes down 3rd fret on the 6th string, 3rd finger 3rd fret on the 1st string. Then A minor was next. So that's 1st finger 1st fret on the 2nd string, middle finger 2nd fret on the D string, skipping over the G, and then on the G string 3rd finger 2nd fret as well, and get the thumb on here too. So most of the basic chords don't involve the 6th string. It's only the 2 E's, E major, E minor, and G. And then C, so sliding this up now that we have room, 3rd fret, 5th string. And for C, you can use just the 3rd finger. See the way I have it touching it there to mute it that way? Okay, so the main thing is just going from one of those to the next over and over. You can just pick 2 at a time if you want. And the A minor and the C just change from one to the next over and over and over again. Play them one string at a time just to check that everything is coming out, but don't drive yourself nuts, you know, like at that business for ages. The clarity will come just by doing them over and over. Well, you know, check them every now and then and make sure they sound at least decent, but they don't need to sound perfect. That'll just come with time. So strumming wise, we were talking about the calypso pattern, but patterns are not nearly as important as the whole point of completely regular motion when it comes to your right hand. So it all comes out of that. So if I want bam, 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 it's not going to be. See him stopping, starting, stopping like that. It's got to be regular. So there's a whole load in there that I'm not hitting, but the point is just to keep the movement going, and you're not moving according to what you're doing with the left hand. The right hand should never wait for the left hand. The right hand is moving to the tempo of the music, right? It's just like that. And then you just hit or miss whichever ones you want. And so on. So next thing we did was the pentatonic scale. So we'll just run through it there. So the most popular way of doing the pentatonic scale is 2 notes on every string. The first of every 2 starts on the same fret. So in this case, just open, right? And then from there, we're going up by 3 frets. Make sure you're down, up with the pleck. So open 3, open 2, open 2, open 2, open 3, open 3. Then back down, and on the way down we're going from high to low, so we'll do the fretted note first and then the open. Okay, so a couple of little techniques then that we threw into that were the pull-off. So all it is just pick and drag it off for the second note. So there's a nice little phrase to start off with. So we'll go 3 pull off to 3rd fret pull off to open, same again on the next string up, and on that same string 3 to 5 slide. So the slide, only thing you need is just to make sure you keep the pressure down on it as you're dragging it up. Okay, hammer-ons. Try that phrase there, right? So we've got middle finger, Open and smack it down. Give yourself a good bit of clearance so you can come down hard on it. So we'll go open A, hammer onto 2nd fret, open D string, hammer onto 2nd fret, and then just pop the 6th string. Now, if you're a fan of Gary Moore, no harm in starting the bends now. So bends are kind of tricky to get used to, but may as well start doing it now, right? We'll come up here, just to the 12th fret. The 12th fret is the easiest spot on the guitar to bend because it's the midpoint of the string, so it's at its bendiest here. Okay, so just to get used to it, right? We'll do some two semitone bends, right? So you're always bending up by a certain amount, bringing the pitch up by a particular amount. So in this case, what we'll do is, right, we'll slide up by 2 frets, and then we'll bend up that same amount, just so you can gauge exactly how much you need to push the string up by. So we'll go with, so you rarely bend with just one finger, right? It's either the 3rd finger with these 2 behind it, or the middle finger with the index helping it up as well. We'll go 3rd finger for now. Now, you have to grip it a certain way. You'll feel the string kind of falling out from under you a lot of the time. Just adjust the grip, stand right up on it, get a tight grip of it, and these 2 are here just to help push it up. Okay? So again, slide up, and then match that, and see if you can hold it there. Same with the G string. I'd say focus on the B and the G strings. Those are the most bendable strings on the guitar. So all we're trying to do here is bend it up by a specific amount, right, which you can find out by sliding it up by 2 frets. Then bring the pitch up by that same amount and hold it there. Okay, so we'll leave it there. Let me know if you have any questions. See you next time.